Hello, everybody. As per usual, let me know that the microphone is working. Let's make sure everything is working before we just do stuff. It is working. Last time I checked, it was working. Look here, bugs. All right. Thank you, Donna. And Alex, thank you for letting me know. Welcome in. We'll say our we will say our hellos. So, of course, hello, Donna. Hello, RC Granny. We missed you last week. Alex, of course. I saw Blue Dooley in there, so welcome in. Andy Ritchie, of course, welcome in. We have riveting content today. Painting. Oh, joy. But it's got to get done. Have I been banned from making comments? No. Why would you be banned from making comments? I slept in but watched afterwards. Okay. Yeah, we missed you on the live. Big Mike's Crawlers, welcome in. Love the name. Can never go wrong with a mic. At least that's my personal opinion. Oh my God. I'll just keep talking and talking and talking. Scale overlanding, welcome in. Welcome to a fun neighborhood. Made 2 comments on the channel and they disappeared off the comment screen. Really? I don't know why it would do that. So on the main videos, right? Because I don't go through, and I think in the entire time I've been doing this, I've deleted 1 comment ever. So I'll look into that for you. White Knight, welcome in. Good. I'm glad you got the package. And thank you for reminding me to get it back out to you. That was lacking on my part. So I apologize for the delay, but I'm glad that you got it. And thank you for taking the 24 scale away from this house. I'm glad it will get some good use to somebody. Sure, why not? I guess we can roll with that, can't we? I'm guessing that this will be okay. I love my neighbors. I love my neighbors. Just keep taping away, dude. Keep taping away. Yes, on the Friday videos. I will go look into that. Chris 340816, welcome in and thank you. I'm glad that you like the videos, and I like that you want to build something. That's the goal of this channel, get everybody to build stuff. Psycho, welcome in. Pachez, welcome in. Ghetto Country, welcome in. Haven't seen you for a while. We'll send M. She's out with her friends. She better not be driving. Anna, she better not be driving while making these comments. I made a suggestion on Frenching in the rear taillights like hot rodders do so they are safely tucked away. Yeah, I didn't see that one. That's okay, Mike. You will always have that 18 scale to work on. And I know you want me to, I know that Alex wants me to work on the 18 scale, and I was going to, but then I realized I have a lot of painting to do. So need to get this done. And it occupies some time. It takes some time. Young Cash, welcome in. A good number of people here for full send not being here. Wait, why am I laughing? That's my fault. Yeah, I've been busy with work. I get you, ghetto country. Chris, what am I working on right now? I am working on painting more of the rotator. It's not like I have to hide it from you guys or it's going to be a surprise on Friday. It's the same color as the truck. So it's going to be black and green. So I'm not talking about today. Yeah, I know, Alex. I will get that trailer done. Don't you worry. Now I need to find something to cover the rest of this that is not tape. Plastic bag. Paper. Junk mail. Oh, I threw away all the junk mail. Paper towel. That could work. All right, looks like I'm taping the whole thing. Okay. Joey's tall or Joey's stall? I don't know, but welcome in. Did some rock hunting this morning for my crawler course. Nice. I love rock hunting. I do it on the side of the highway anytime I go anywhere, as long as I have the truck. Watching, only 11 likes. Who didn't hit the like button? 18 forgetful. Thank you very much, Andy. I appreciate that. RC Granny, please like with a thumbs up, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Thank you very much. David, welcome in, sir. We are working on the rotator, painting the rotator today. Not super fun, but it's RC work that needs to get done. How much you want for your black Ford? Love that truck. Which black Ford? Oh, the mud truck. That ain't going nowhere, my friend. That was my very first all fab together build. So it likes to break drive shafts. It works most of the time, but it's one of those trucks that I just love and cannot get rid of. But you're more than welcome to make your own. I did a video on the pink one using the same principles as the black one. Max Paul, welcome in. Ooh, yeah, there we go. RC Granny, bringing up the weather. This is going to be a funny one for me, as you can see by my attire. It's not cold here. So let us know where you're at. Let us know what the temperature is. Then I'll let you know what it is here. Autumn DRC is in here? Yes, he is. Welcome in. Joey, it's cold in Indiana. Foot of snow on the ground. Gabe, sir, welcome in. The one person that I know that'll be upset about me being in a sleeveless shirt right now. Oh, also, based on your comment last week, I did mow my lawn today. Or let me rephrase that. I mowed my weeds today because we were starting to look a little too homeless for my personal taste. Slash Raptor, welcome in. Brad, welcome in. Cranton, Texas, 36. Donna's in Kansas at 39. 27 degrees Celsius for RC Granny. I've got a heat wave right now. 20 degrees. Wow, Gabe. I'm surprised you're not in a tank top with that course that you made in your driveway. You're going to need to be here soon. It gets up to 25. Drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. Still about 5 inches on the ground. Paches, -3 Celsius here. Middle of the night, a bit of snow. Max Paul, 21 degrees here in Connecticut and getting colder. David, I'm glad it's warm somewhere. Yep. Not going to lie, I've been laughing hysterically at all the memes and videos and stuff of everybody else in the country freezing while us here in California are, well, dressed like this. Chris says 60 degrees here in Colorado. And he says 18 degrees. Pretty close to taking my shirt off completely. That reminds me of when I lived in Wyoming, when it was the first day that it got up to like 35 or 40, and we were playing football in the snow in like shorts and tank tops because it was so warm. Patches, we had negative 23 degrees Celsius 2 weeks ago. -1 Celsius in Alberta. I'm sure it's not Alberia. RC Granny says last week 2 states here had 48.5, so 119. Wow, that's a bit ridiculous. But you guys are also in summer, aren't you? I love teenagers with their diesels thinking that they're cool. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Watching you makes me feel warmer. Your surroundings look so nice. Yes, it is quite a warm one today. I think it's around 70 right now. Here, Max Paul, let me make you really warm. There. And now you can enjoy some of the sunshine through your TV screen or phone screen, whichever one you're on. All right, that's enough warmth for you. 40 degrees in South Alabama. Not too bad. Computer, do not do this to me right now. Quentin Wood, welcome in. 27 degrees and topping 40 degrees Celsius in Perth. Oh, RC Granny, that video of the lightning, that was awesome, by the way. I love videos like that. Now I got to figure that out. Get your waffles and full send merch. Yes, please. No, everybody's hurting right now, so I'm not expecting anything, but it's all greatly appreciated. Sure. We can pretend like that's going to stay sealed. Weather here is crazy. Polar vortex is crazy. Negative 20 Celsius one day and 5 degrees Celsius another day. Feels wrong. Yep. The weather where you are is what I like to call drunk. It's like California in springtime. It doesn't know when it wants to be hot one day or cold the next day. As I'm sitting here in 70-degree weather with a sleeveless shirt on. I'll stop talking now about my weird weather in California. I missed the best parts. There was more? That's crazy. It's still a really cool video to watch. John, welcome in. Hello, Mr. Waffles. Hope you and your lovely bride are well. Whatever you're working on, it's going like you want. Thank you very much. The bride is out playing with her friends right now. Lucky you're not in Russia with 5 meters of snow. Yeah, that's a bit much. Okay, how horrible does that look? Looks about as normal for any of my paint jobs. So pretty bad. But I will say this, the paint that I use, I said it in the video that's going to be coming out on Friday. Oh, forgot one spot. This paint that I got is actually really, really good if you're painting on metal. It lays down really, really nice. Very happy with it. And I'm pretty sure it's just Rust-Oleum, but it's Ace hardware brand. Lays down really, really nice. Here, I'll actually. Now, I'm not an expert painter, but that's just with spray paint. Like, it lays down really, really well. Super happy with it. Okay, that looks as good as I'm going to get it. So we will deal with the consequences of my actions after I take all the tape off. So we'll get our chrome out. Hobby Main, welcome in. Joey, welcome in. Ever tried hydro dipping? DRCRC, no, I have not ever tried hydro dipping. I've thought about it, especially for the RC stuff. I think it would be pretty good, but I don't know. I've had pretty good luck so far with just spray paint, but it could be something to try out one day. That's great, Mike. Hey, what's that long white body there that's on the shelf? No, Andy, you know it's not a Chevy Nomad. I'll show you here in a second. It's the 10,000 subscriber build. A '59 Chevy Impala station wagon. So not a Nomad. I'm sorry yet. I've been looking for one. I promise I have. I have not found one yet. Oh, it's so nice having RC Granny back. I know you have like a life and stuff and you have to do stuff, but it's nice having you back. All right, the last chrome spray paint that I had did not turn out very well. So let's see how this one does. Some glove edges. Eyes ain't very good anymore these days. Mm-hmm. Sure, Andy. Sure. All right. Let's get to very technical paint. Ooh. Need to move that because that is green, not chrome. Yeah, so my paint booth is a bit of everywhere right now. Most of the green is done. The boxes and the main plate are in the back. Part of the wheel is there, and this is here and getting chrome. So let's see how chrome it is. Ooh, pretty chrome. That's first coat. I've learned my lesson over the years, or over the. Sorry. So I've learned my lesson. Light on the first couple of coats, then heavy to get that smooth finish. Now I can't put it anywhere, so I just have to sit here and hold it. Okay. Do that. Get this. That's actually bolted on. Pliers. Bronco RC, welcome in. Welcome to the paint show. Put it in the vise. I swear, I just need to be on like live phone calls with you guys because I didn't even think of that. Those. My thoughts too. Yeah, see? Where were you guys a moment ago? Okay. So that can go over there. Unplug. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Here's one. Nope. Can I do this without messing up the threads? Yes, I can. in there. So M is four-wheeling, getting video for the Off the Bench channel mic. No, she is out shopping with her friends for stuff for storage for the Forerunner. What am I doing? Good question. Our fancy schmancy sandpaper. First time I have been here watching your lives, but been watching your videos for a long time now. Well, thank you very much, Bronco. 24 Yep, Trey, welcome in, sir. I liked your Trey. I liked that video of It's Not a Donk. It's we have the same controversy out here in California when that was kind of the hype out here, especially out in Oakland. So it was quite relatable to me. All right. There's one. Sorry, I know it's not super riveting right now, but welcome to the life of painting. Court March, welcome in. Truck is going to look really good when it's all done. Well, thank you very much. I definitely try and have been learning quite a bit throughout the years and just throughout this build of how to do everything somewhat correctly. Not 100% correctly, but somewhat. And that's what we go for here. Kind of correct. Okay, those are relatively clean enough. Let's wrap these cords up. Come on. Come on, come on. Maybe let's do it like this. There we go. That's somewhat better. Don't need it perfect, just need it somewhat sealed. Sure, that will be okay enough. Court March says, welcome, and I've watched almost all of your videos. Well, thank you very much. Once again, it is greatly appreciated. Waffles and M have a second channel for one-to-one cars. Yeah, it's been a while since we've put anything on there, but it's also been a while since we've been off-roading or done any work to any of the big vehicles other than the Jeep, which is, we're not going to talk about the Jeep. The Jeep is just, it's doing Jeep things. Okay, that is almost good enough. Vinny Land, welcome in, sir. Okay, I'm out of brake clean and rubbing alcohol. So let's clean these off real nice. That's clean. Oh, wait, no, different part of the shirt. There we go. See, you got to think sometimes. So that's chrome. That's gray. The gray. Squeeze here and take right off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, do this for these. Just stab it right through the tape. Maybe. Or my finger. As long as it stabs through something. There we go. What happened with the Jeep mic? Granny said we weren't going to talk about it. Now, the suspension that I put on it isn't 100% correct, and I don't know if it's going to pass smog because we have to deal with that out here. So it's just kind of a multitude of things. So there's a lot of thinking that I have to do right now when it comes to that thing. Basically, at the end of the day, it's how much money do I want to put into it. Slash Raptor, welcome in. Brake Clean is pretty good at cleaning rubber tires. Done trying to cut a hole with a blunt object. Okay, there we go. All right, back to the paint booth. See, we are sophisticated here. Nail polish from M will work. I don't think she has any. Just the guy a Benjamin note to get a pass. Yeah, doesn't. For my own protection, it doesn't work like that anymore. And honestly, I don't have anybody that can do that anymore. Walk around the whole thing. Make yourself busy. That one's first coat. And that over there. Let's get some chrome on here. This chrome is actually laying out pretty nicely so far. I love how you can see where I had it in the vice grip. Not fixing it.
Yeah. Everybody doesn't need to worry about being fed, you know what I mean?
Ooh, that chrome paint is potent. But it's laying out pretty nice. So I think that's about all that's left of most of this. Ooh, yeah. Dang near stuck tire to my forehead. What? Oh, we'll be back for more. This is one of my favorite builds. I want to make an 18 scale wrecker eventually one day. Blake, do it. Anytime anybody says that they want to build something, I will always say, do it. Ethan, welcome in, sir. Missed the old days, cartoon and beer for Passler. Yeah, I always get a pass even though I shouldn't. What the heck was that all about? Do you have a mate, Ethan Kim? No, he says he's just saying hi. I don't know if that's about. Well, he said hi 3 times, so I do not know who he is. Oh, and then I go and touch the wet paint. Smart. Let's go here. What's. Oh, oh, I did not see that. What is going on with all that? Yeah, on my other one, it only showed that he commented 3 times, not 12. Yeah, we'll leave it be for now. If you don't block him just yet. But if he keeps going, then you can block him. I just don't like to block people. If he's just saying hi, then we'll go with it. Oh, you already blocked him. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Have internet issues. I don't know. Earl, welcome in. Donna says troll. Okay. Okay. And start putting this all together. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll start the reassembly process, which should prove to be interesting. Okay. Timeout 300 seconds. Okay. Okay. So who built this and how do I put it back together? Ah, that's how I did it. Okay. See, we learn from our own mistakes. Actually, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's put this side on. I'm going to have a lot of wiring to do to this truck. Oh, the paint made it pretty thick. Okay, so let's do. Oh, that's just going to make it even worse. Ah! Bronco RC, Mike, any idea what your next project will be? Mike, you need to get some large travel mugs with your merch. I'll look on the website. I think they may have some. I can do that. Yeah, sorry to answer your question, Bronco. They're starting the 10,000 subscriber build over there. This back in here. This into here. Hopefully, really slow. So it is the 10,000 subscriber build was chosen by the viewers when I put it up there on a voting system thing. And it is a 1959 Chevy Impala station wagon. Have a look at his post page, see what he's building, what is being built. Wait, Donna, who are you saying, sister? Rachel, welcome in. That must be sister. Earl is driving. Well, thank you very much, Earl. I appreciate it. Safe travels. Okay, thanks. Riding shotgun, Granny. Eyes open though. Now 10,500 subscribers. I know. I'm very super happy and excited about that. I feel bad for taking so long on starting the build, but tow truck things. Been a bit of a process putting this thing together. Yeah, Bronco, I'm glad everybody chose that one because that's the one that I wanted to build. I wanted everybody to have their choice and to be able to vote, but that was the one that I wanted to build personally. So super happy that you guys chose the one that I wanted to do. Okay. That. Let's tighten it up. And left. Don't mess up the paint. You just painted this. Probably shouldn't be reassembling it so soon. I painted it yesterday, but I'm impatient and I want to see what it looks like all together. Heinous, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Okay, there's one. There's two. Nice. I didn't even scratch it up too bad getting it together. Apparently, I should take into consideration the tolerances of everything after it's painted. RC Crawling Addict, welcome in. This is the fun one. I can do it wherever I want, right? There. You stay. Wrong side. Can't go too tight. We need it to pivot. There we go. Okay, there's that one. We need one more. Calling at it, believe it or not, that's how most people pronounce it. He in us. Okay. You tell me how to pronounce it correctly. Don't want to upset people. Come here. Gotta make it match. Right. First piece of the puzzle. Which one are you? There you go. And other than the legs, not a whole lot more I can do until everything is properly dry. Except for continue to paint. Not too tight. And there we are. There is our wheel list. Electrical cords included. We can get our RAM back in there so I don't lose that. I'm good at doing that. That through. Make it match. There's that. I feel like I'm missing something here, but I'm not. That's the fun part. Oh, there you go. Bring it over here. Don't lose those. I'm very excited for this tow truck to be fully put together so I can go and do weird things with it. There we go. Now, one piece of our puzzle is done. Voice to text, you pronounced it correctly, sir. He in us, Highness, crawling attic, Highness, just messing around, happy crawling tall. I thought it was pretty good. I think that's what we should do. Just call him Your Highness. All right, gray time. Fancy paint booth. Breathe. Yeah, I'll take it. Trying to do somewhat correct colors as the Zacliff Atlas is. Obviously, the green, personal choice, but that's what they do. They'll paint them to whatever the customer wants. So that's what this customer wanted. Chrome. Yeah. Are you guys dizzy yet for me doing that? Okay. Last one. We'll go That's some potent stuff. Oh yeah. If that dries like that, that's gonna be nice. Let's get you out of the sun. But if it dries that shiny, which I think it will, that's gonna be really cool. As long as it didn't bleed through and paint everything else under their chrome. That's the concern. All right, so we have this one part. No safe spot to put it. I guess we'll put it up here for now. Oh, I can go through the fun struggles of shimming all the pulleys back on. That'll be fun. All right, I want you somewhere where you won't get hurt, and I won't hit you. There we go. All right, the pulleys. Yay. Okay, what have I missed? We were racing indoors today, and one guy had a battery catch fire while on the track. What a stinky, smoky mess. Yeah, I bet, RC Crawling Addict. Yeah, that was talk about um, excitement on the track. Let's try and keep you all together. All commercial businesses will paint it whatever color you want as long as you got the money. This is very true, Blue Dooley. This is very true. But I just didn't want to come off like I was completely copying absolutely everything from, well, Casey. That was the main concern. Didn't want him to think that I was overly copying. Not that he watches this channel, but you never know. I think he's seen some of the videos on the original Zach Lift. Why aren't you coming in? You got it outside the battery of outside before the car burned. That's good. Seeing a cool new tool. Like it wraps around the can of your spray paint. Then there's a flat steel that goes through. Sawzall blade, just like a trigger to shake it. Yeah, I've seen that too, and I've thought about it. I've actually seen the file to print one out, but I don't know how much I would trust that. Double a day. Got half an inch of rain. All right, come on, come on. Why are you being so finicky? Okay, you'll go one way, but you won't go the other way. Answer me that. Just want the bolt out. Would be nice if they sponsored you. To a certain extent. I mean, they let me into, or they got me tickets to the Tobin show last year, and I think they may do it again. But I'm not really looking for that big of a company like to sponsor an RC channel. They have nothing, like they have no ties, they have no affiliation with anything RC related. So it's kind of a moot point for them. It would be like, yes, it's cool that I can make it, but they're not going to make any revenue off of it realistically. When it comes to sponsorship, I know that that's the main goal is revenue for your what money you put in. Yes, I am that kind of person that will make sure all the bolts are exactly the same direction. If not, it will upset me. Okay, you get centered. That one. Okay. So far, so good. Get our spacer. What would be your ultimate sponsorship? Ooh, Gabe, good question. Ultimate sponsorship. Honestly, with the type of builds that I do, I would say anything metal or tool related. Because the metal is pretty pricey, and the tools are kind of pricey. I have most of the tools. Well, you can't see them all the way, but there's two toolboxes back there. I do like me some good tools. But I guess on the RC side of things, also probably any company with axles. I think axles would be a good one to have, honestly. But for me, it would have to be something that I properly believe in. I wouldn't just take a sponsorship because they would throw something at me. Like it'd have to be something that I would actually buy myself with my own money and recommend other people do the same thing. Come on, Bolt. Got my black K10 today, double a day, any news on the speed controller? Yeah. Come on, come on. Of course, it was going so well until it wasn't. Oh, there we go. Oh, bugger. Go in there as well. RC Granny, yep. Harbor Freight, yep. I'd be into that. Yeah, definitely could use. I wonder if they have metal. That would be interesting if they did. Don't know if they carry metal in stock. Don't scratch the paint. Harbor Freight is just a polite way of saying boat anchor, which is their picture. It's okay. That's about how my RCs are. They're all just a bunch of boating. At least they weigh as much as one. Okay, so there's that. Very nice. Okay, this is going to be something that. Oops. Forgot I had a piece drying over there. So, well, no, I mentioned it in the video. Last video didn't do so well, but it was basically just a lot of welding. So, I'm entirely thinking it was going to do stellar, but it's all part of the process, and that's what you got to do. I'm not going to just show just the fun stuff, even though the fun stuff is fun. But having stuff is fun to me. We are a tow truck now. I'll show you here in just a second. That. Certainly use the right thickness material. Just barely fits. Tools are awesome. I love tools too. Yep. Court march. I do love having my tools. All right, let's catch up. Nothing like a battery sponsor. Who would do that? Gabe. I don't know who would do something like that. Mr. Show Off. How did they do? Like, in without having to do say whatever they asked you to say. I know you said that they said you could say whatever, but real truth, how did they actually do, especially being in as cold temperatures that you were? Because that's the real question. All right, there we are. See, just like a real tow truck. We got some shackles or D rings or whatever you want to call them, but I put them up on the end of the boom because, well, that's where they are on a lot of tow trucks. Definitely going for the steel on this particular build. That's so cool how that turned out. And they're mostly level. Not bad for eyeballing it. Pretty level with each other. Who needs tape measure? I couldn't even remember what it was called. But who needs it? Don't need these because I made my own. But I'm not going to throw them away. Again. Okay, so that's dry. Continue on. Do a heavy coat now. That bug is going to be there for the rest of its life, which is now over, but also for the rest of the life of this truck. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay. Happy with how it's coming out, guys. I guess the brake clean was actually beneficial for once. Oh, that's something I got to figure out. Let's put you somewhere. There's that. Okay, so do I try to do a pin? That means I have to drill all the way through a grade 8 bolt. I'm excited about that. Sorry. I was talking to you and you couldn't even see me. Actually, pretty good. They don't care what I say and they don't ask to see the video before I post it. I was impressed how long it lasted. That's good. I'm going to see if after a few more videos they'll send me a plane. Ooh, there you go. 41 watching, 41 likes. Very nice. Thank you guys. Andy Ritchie. Is it still working? Okay, so do I want to try and drill through a grade 8 bolt that I've already cut down or weld something onto it? Oh, Let me see if I have a short enough bolt. You're funky looking. Right hand threaded. Nope. Sorry, give me a minute. I'm looking for a bolt. Flange bolt. You're too short. All right. Next drawer. Now I know I can't be the only mechanic here that has multiple drawers in one toolbox just for random scraps of hardware. Not quite. Not long enough. Really don't want to drill a hole through this because I don't function. So. And next drawer. I don't have any clips. This is the bigger bolt drawer. That's the right thickness. Oh, it's long. Too small. Fine thread lock nut. Sure. Pull that out of nowhere. Wrong thread, but we were almost there. Okay. Can only go digging around for so long before you get bored. Ooh. Did I find something useful for my Jeep? I sure did. Uh-huh. The only useful thing that came from my Jeep will be on this truck. All right, so let's clean all that up then. Actually, let's mark it, cut it. I need to take that off and cut it down. All right. I'm gonna see if after a few more videos they'll send me a plane. Oh, sorry. I have David Trust says I have one drawer for random stuff and several boxes and buckets for bolts. Yep. Gabe says I use bins and buckets for random scraps. Oh, there's Patrick. Run outside because it was sunny. Yeah, see, here you go, 24 scoop, guys. Use these tools on yours. All right. There's that. That's I'm gonna have to freehand it. Gloves and glasses. Not those. Oh yes. Just where safety glasses need to be. Let's move our paint booth. There we go. All right. Pre-warning, it's going to get loud. So mute your microphones in 5, or mute your headphones, or what, just mute anything in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loud noise. Lefty Lucy. Jerry, welcome in, sir. Look, we're using real tools because tow truck. All right, Jerry, calm yourself. I know. Loud noises again. That looks much nicer. And it threads back on. Also quite warm. Let that cool down for a minute. What a miss. What a miss. I used 2 acres for random scraps and the garage. 2 acres. RC Crawling Attic. Where are you and how much? Because I like random stuff from junkyards. Do you like me a good junkyard or scrapyard or whatever terminology you want to call it? Nala. Do you want to be on the live with us, little Nala? It's live right now. You're fine. Just make sure you're okay with it.
Oh.
Good girl. You have to go home now. Sorry, cute puppy dog. Had to say hi. She just had surgery. She's recovering quite nicely. Joey's back. Had to go to the shower. Is that his pivot thingy? Yes, sir. It is the pivot thingy. Okay, so, that'll be gray. That'll be chrome. Should I do it? Okay, so here's the pivot part. It's going to be on the back. Should I do it green to match everything, black to blend it in, or chrome because we can? Let me know. And then I will pretend to clean it and then just full send paint it. Cool dog. David Treslater about to go for a ride. Have fun on your ride, David. Be safe. There's that. All right. So RC Granny says chrome. What else you guys got? We got all the paint. What time is it? 4:17. Joey says chrome. Bronco says chrome. All right, we're leaning towards chrome. How many people we got in here? Got 48 people. 3 votes, 4 votes so far for chrome. There we go. And if we do that chrome, then I'm going to have to do this chrome as well because it's got to match. Like stainless steel crawl addict? No, like spray paint. Like this. Because I guess you could call it stainless steel. All right, Ghetto Country says chrome. Paula says neon green. Nope, we're just hunter green. Or wait, garden green. Sorry, the green that we have. Unanimous chrome it is. Gabe says black. Anyone have good options for cheap, fast, strong servos? I want to promote them, but I haven't tested them out yet. But the Go Build a servos that they have on their site, they have a bunch of different kinds, and they do have fast and super fast, and they're not super cheap. I think they're like 35, maybe $40. So cheaper than some stuff. But I realized I didn't put any links in the description for any of the parts for Go Build It just yet because, well, I haven't tested anything, and I like to test it before pushing a product that I'm not sponsored by. What is the white body you have on the truck wrap? That is the 10,000 subscriber build, the 1959 Chevy Impala station wagon, which will be a crawler overlander-ish kind of thing. It's got to have contrast of green. That's on the race truck. The race truck, it's going on the big truck. It's going on this one. I was going to say it's the waffles, but it's just a waffle. Yep. DOC RC Adventures. It's just a waffle today. The other waffle is out with her friends having fun. Shopping. I think. 3D. Joey, what do you mean 3D? We're leaning towards chrome, so that's what we'll do. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait. I could probably touch it up later. We will go for professional cleaning. Very professional. But it's getting it. See? Now it's clean. Right. That must have been on the side with the oil leak because it's just coming right off. All right. There's that. Let's cut a hole. I don't know why it is on the edge of the cardboard. There we go. Now I got to clean that too. And where's the chrome? There's the chrome. You guys look. Yeah, I like it. All right, just give me 1 second. I know I'm going to be the coolest guy in the neighborhood with a chrome trap. Ain't got nothing on me. Well, chrome trash can lid. Still. Okay. Hope she brings back a nice dinner after shopping. Yeah, maybe. Wagon body, is it 3D? Joey, yes, it is. It is 3D printed. I bought it. I did not print that one myself. But fret not, my friends. My own 3D printed bodies will be coming to the channel soon. because I'm fancy now with a 3D printer. Home a little late. Just putting on chrome stacks on my STX 30 kit. Yeah. Stacks are approved. Doesn't matter the scale size. I always approve stacks. And particularly on a Chevy because I put stacks on my 63 Chevy. Okay. RC Custom USA. What's up, Troy? Welcome in. Bronco, Mike, have you ever done a leaf spring RC truck? No, I have not. People have wanted me to, and I'm starting to lean towards possibly doing one. I think when I do like a proper scale build, I'll do a leaf spring. But of course, it's got to be a weird body, not an RC four-wheel drive. It's finding the axles for leaf springs. That's going to be the trick. Okay, let me rephrase that. I can find them. I can find the RC four-wheel drive axles. But they may not be wide enough for the ideas that I have in my head. Okay, let's paint this one chrome. All mine are bungees. Not a bungees, but I got a hook. Sure. Right there. Oh, I'm going to have chrome fingers for a couple of days. Oh, that'll be fun. Sorry I'm late. Was plowing the property a little more. Had 12 inches of snow last weekend. With sub-10 degree temps. Has been crap. Me too. I know exactly how you feel. Sorry, Troy. SCX 18. What did I say? SCX 18? My bad. Coming out of the B, coming out of the bed. Oh, Cormart SCX 18 K10 Chevy. Oh, FMS 18. No, I was just referring to the scale, not necessarily the SCX part, if you were talking to me. You seen any of the 3 packages yet? Not yet, Troy. Eagerly watching. But they might, I'm sure they're going to show up this week. Okay, so how are we doing? Can we take tape off? I think we can. A foot of snow outside, but I'm in North Carolina and we seldom get it at all. Probably too soon to take the tape off, but I am impatient. Now I want to see it. Let me get my trash can. It feels dry enough, so that's what I'm going to go with. The goal is just don't touch it too much. Hope it didn't leave residue, but it did. Maybe I can clean it off. I think I used the wrong tape. Yep, I left residue all over it. Why do I have to be impatient, guys? Because now I've just made this absolutely horrible. I'm going to have to wait for the chrome to dry so that I can repaint the green that I just messed up. Okay, note for everyone else. Wait for your paint to dry thoroughly, not just when you think it's dry. That's already come too far, so this is what we're doing now. All right. Please try to use this other tape and not underneath the chrome. It's hopeful thinking, but you have to be hopeful. Yeah, messed it up. Pretty good. How you gonna do that, Mike? Why do you have to be like you are? It's like you know that you're like this, and yet you still do stuff like this. Oh, man, it looked so good before too. Completely ruined that. Bronco says I'm in Portland, Oregon, and all we get is rain. Wow, I can't even type right now. 55, and I think I've seen a foot of snow here once or twice in my life. We usually get freezing rain. We go years without seeing snow. Well, now that that's completely ruined, let's see how much I ruined this. Yep, ruined that too. Uh, of course, Chrome is so temperamental, it's going to do the same thing. I think we might go ghetto paint job on this thing. Hey, Mike, just think all good things come to those who are impatient, or however that saying goes, right? If you weren't like you, Mike, who would be? I'm not up for that task. Yeah, it is a strenuous task being as impatient and weird as I am. Now I have to somehow protect the chrome while painting everything else green. Like I said, I think we might go ghetto paint with that. Might be just a matter of hold cardboard up to it and hope. Let's dry sand it down to paint again. It happens to me all the time. Commercial paint. I don't want to, Gabe. I want to just somewhat sand it and hope for the best. If I sand it, I don't know. I'm going to be upset over this for a couple of days now because I know me. But I'll get it figured out. I know I will. Yep, I destroyed this thing. I'm gonna have to wait a couple of days to do it. The chrome seems to have handled pretty good. Florida getting where is Florida getting snow? I know it's warmer here in California than it is in Florida right now. I looked at the map earlier. Just wanted to see. They're safe. Good pets. What are we? We only had 4 shark attacks. So now we're talking about shark attacks. You have shark attacks in Maine. Well, I guess it is coastal region, so it's not. Okay, can I do this? Nice and slow. Yeah, this chrome paint has held up better than the other chrome paint that I used. So far. We'll see if I have to tape it off. Okay. Trash can. About 5 blocks from me. Oh, okay. Shark attacks in Australia, that makes more sense than shark attacks in Maine. But I'm sure it's not impossible. Yeah, this part I don't mind too much about because that's going to be hidden by servos. If servos cover it, then how are you ever going to know that I did not? See? Science. Just like bad welds. How do you know they're bad if they're covered? These are the things I tell myself to, positive affirmations. Get a little bit of chrome on that. All right. Well, don't look too closely. Luckily, the video rate's probably really horrible, but I think just a little bit of sanding will make the green come back out because I messed it up. But that chrome turned out really good. Oh, so happy with that. But now I have to tape that off eventually. I'll do it tomorrow or the day after, actually. Yeah, that's going to look good. Oh, I gotta paint the servos wherever those are. Dude, it's just like a pile of parts over here. It's all just for this rotator. Oh, there we go. One. Now I need two. Actually, they're already gray. I may just, I think I'm gonna just leave them. They're already gray. It's gonna match. Yeah, we'll just take the stickers off. Maybe. Okay. Forecast is 4 degrees for tonight. Detroit's going to be in the minus digits coming this week. Wow. Here, let me make you all mad real quick. Okay. So it is, our high today was 71 Fahrenheit, and all the rest of this week is upper 60s, like 68 for the next week. All sun. And we just lost 30 viewers, all of whom have thrown their devices that they were watching on. Okay, so there's that one. Hey, Dom. There's one. My channel has been slow with farm maintenance and weather, but I'm working on getting back on it. Yeah, speaking of that, stuff will be coming up, which will be involving RC Custom USA. So stay tuned for that. Do I leave? No, I can't leave it. It's so bad. I can't leave it. I can leave it to let it dry. I can do that. Everybody talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go let my dogs out real quick. Actually, what time is it? Oh, we got 15 minutes. They'll be good for 15 more minutes. But as soon as 5 o'clock rolls around, for me, I got to cut. Let me put my RC tools away. You're good. Bring down most of the paint booth. Yeah, I like that gray. It's gonna look good once it's all together. I do need to find the other winch servo though. I think I might paint them black just to get them to stand out. Yeah, because it's gonna look weird. All right, a little bit of chrome. forgot those ones. Alright. You can hang out there and get these. All right. We are all chromed up. All right. Let's see. Hasn't been. Man, I wish it was that warm. My truck is absolutely filthy from salt and road grime. Any idea when you're heading back out here? Bronco, are you talking to somebody? Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. Truck project between me and Waffles. Gonna be sweet. Yes, gonna be awesome. Let me bring that over here so you can see me because I realize it's horrible. I'm so ready for a heat wave. I am not. Some RC crawling. Thanks, Patrick. My Portland mom is there. Okay, so I am missing something because it's a separate conversation. All right. Tools away. We'll need that. I got to paint that again. Oh, that's so upsetting. Yep. Found it, but on something, trying to get it done, basically. Workshop is a balmy 58 today. Wow. You're definitely going to have a heat stroke in there, Jerry. 58? Oh, and you're painting. All right. Bet it's a lot better than mine. But how much chrome are you spray painting? That's the real question, because chrome will get you home, according to the muscle force. Oh, okay, Joey and Brocco are chatting. All right, you're fine. I thought I was missing something. Well, you guys are in Oregon. Well, I will be in Oregon at the end of June, in the Bend area. I know that's nowhere near Portland, but I will be there for the Gambler 500. 48 degrees is t-shirt weather. Yep. For the Gambler 500, I'll be up there camping, hopefully with the Jeep, if it's drivable or registered, because that's the biggest question is registered. If not, I'll have the Tacoma, but I will have RC cars. And we're staying at, what's that lake called? Granted, there's only two of you here in the Oregon area, but it's close by, close-ish. Now I don't remember what the name of it is. The water. The Cove Palisades. So we'll be in the Palisades State Park, just outside of Madras, or Culver, actually, more close. So that we will be camping around that area, and I made sure my camping spot has rocks behind me. So content. So now I got to figure out how to bring my Gambler 500 RC and a bunch of crawlers. just a little, and my Chrome is a Sharpie. Still probably better than mine. Patrick, stop by Roseburg. How far is Roseburg? Bend is north of me. Wonder if I'm driving through there. I was just on this. Pine, Sunroof. Well, it all depends on where you're at, Patrick. Well, all right, party's over. Mrs. is here. Uh, Troy, I haven't fully decided yet, but luckily I still have a little bit of time. That is my email. Where am I? I missed Bronco. If you send me an email, that would be easier. I-5. Well, yeah, we're driving I-5 for most of it. Uh-oh. Sorry, that one's delayed. There you are.
I bought some things.
Oh, joy. Am I going to have any access to my garage? That's a no. That's a no.
Camping gear.
We-
You'll be happy. There's good stuff on here, in there for you.
I believe you. RC Granny says hi.
Hi, RC Granny.
So does RC Crawling Attic.
Yeah. Tim's coming on.
Uh-oh. Lucky you, you will have a couple options. Yep, I'll have two options. Gabe says hi. That was a big sigh, M. Yeah, because she knows that.
You gotta come into view. You gotta see.
Wait, you went to Bass Pro Shop? Went to Tracy?
We went to Manteca. We went on an adventure.
Okay. Without getting demonetized, what is that?
It's a cooler.
It's a cooler.
Yeah, it'll fit in my front seat in the well.
All right. Joey says hi.
Hi, Joey.
RC Granny's mom says hi. Jerry says hi. Viewers just went up. Yeah, pretty much. RC Crawling says that that is a RC backpack. Ooh, yes! Giant zip ties.
I got my own.
Colorful ones.
Bag of
Not
zip
as good
ties.
as the giant
Look
ones.
with all
Soft
soft tackles.
Did you see if they actually? Oh, we have these, so it doesn't matter. They should fit through the D ring. All right. I love gigantic zip tie. Basically, what will hold the Jeep together
I got
forever.
a tire repair kit and a valve replacer kit. This is the guy on YouTube said I need to run.
I could argue that you need the valve replacement kit.
What do you know?
What do I know? 20 years of off-roading.
What do you know?
That's the guy on YouTube. Who
You're
listens?
a guy on
Who
YouTube.
listens to people on YouTube?
you say hi?
No.
Oh, come say hi, Tiff. You guys can
our-
finally meet.
RC Granny says you won't be jumping around when it's full.
You no. You guys can meet Tiff, Teacup Tiff.
Bronco says hi. He is new to the
You
live.
have to come closer.
Who just walked into our house? That would be our friend Tiff.
This is Tiff, Teacup Tiff, who is in the chat usually.
Or it was FedEx, one of the two.
Oh.
A couple of them snuck into the front of the house. That they saw.
We'll check.
Well, yeah. I think they saw.
RC Granny says hi. To you.
I'm emailing Waffles with my info.
How's the
Patrick says hi, Tiff.
Hey Patrick.
Gabe says hi, Teacup. He knows you have a stalker.
Oh, I missed you too, RC Granny, but we were shopping. The girls have
Yeah, they were stuck with me.
we have a camping trip coming up in a couple of weeks, and so we're buying things for that. We have a bunch of things that I need to put in bins. And so we went to look for bins, and then we went to many places. I found more stuff to put in my bins. Why? Bungee cords.
Why get bungee cords though when you have 2-foot zip ties?
I don't have 2-foot zip ties. You do.
This is true. I have 2-foot zip ties. I'm going to see how many zip ties does it take to hold a long arm control arm in a 89 Jeep Cherokee. How far will it drive?
How far can
Only being held in with zip ties. Holy cow.
no? What if I need a hot chocolate for me and a friend
For you and 5 friends.
or soup? I didn't think about that.
The fact that it's bigger than you.
Maybe more than one person would want to share with me. What if I carried it with soup?
Oh. So 1.4 liters of soup.
I don't know what I'm gonna need. Does my cook kit even make 1 point anything liters of anything? I don't know.
No, I don't think our pans aren't even that big.
Well, I got some new ones.
Crawler Life just finally joined. Well, we are actually starting to close out Crawler Life.
Hi, Joey. Why are you sorry?
Oh, he must have said something.
Oh, he said he got work done today. Here
Oh, we got work done today while you were out on
while
your.
I was on my adventure. I don't expect the world to stop.
1.4 liters of goodness. Hey, that's
That's
right.
right.
Goodness.
I
You
know
better,
I liked you.
you better like whatever you make for 1.4 liters.
I mean, I could cook.
This is true. All right, guys. Well, it is 5 o'clock. We are going to head out unless you have things to say to them.
Be kind, rewind.
For shiz. And I just showed my age. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for joining.
Be kind, rewind doesn't show age.
What age does that show?
I don't know, the age where we had tapes to rewind. Before CDs and DVDs. Even before, what were those big ones called?
Records.
No, the big things before these came out. It went from VHS, and then there was a big one. No, there was a big disc that it was like this. It was big, but it was not a DVD yet. My friends, you guys know what it is.
A Betamax?
No,
That's even older.
you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. Well, have a good night, everybody.
All right.
A reel to reel. No, that's not what it was, Gabe. Laser disc. That was it, Gabe. It was laser disc. They had laser discs, and they were big.
No,
You're a
because
child.
we went from VHS to DVD.
No, yeah, because you're a child.
Crawler
What's happening
Life.
here? Thanks, Crawler Life.
Thank you, Crawler Life.
It's going bananas. All right, yeah, it was laser disc. Well, everybody, maybe I'll be on next week.
We'll see.
It's been a few weeks. It's been a few weeks because we went to the show.
Yeah.
We went to the Overland thing, and then I had a headache last week. I feel good.
Yeah, now you were shopping.
Now I'm shopping. Now my credit card has a headache.
All right. Well, thank you guys all for joining, and thank
Go
you.
buy some merch.
Well, at this rate, with Crawler Life, people don't have to buy merch. I mean, please buy merch. But thank you, Crawler Life. We really appreciate it.
It's all good, Gabe. You won't get banned. I heard about the high guy. Ethan Kim. Is that his name? The guy that applied for a bunch of. We were listening. We were there for that.
Oh, I think I was painting.
I wasn't driving. I was typing when I was in the parking lot.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Anna was in the car. She's not going to let me be here.
Mm-hmm. Crazy kids. All right, guys. Thank you all, and we will see you next week.